Today I'm going to be showing you a replacement for the FJ Cruiser shift knobs with these billet aluminum shift knobs. I got these from eBay for a little over $100 from a store called Truck and SUV Parts Warehouse based in Hollister, California. Now, I've had these for a while now, but I just wanted to show you the installation. I will say that my biggest gripe with this thing is that you see the diagram here is actually painted on as opposed to etched on. Now, when I was on the eBay site for this seller, they had a picture of this thing that was actually etched on. So when I got it in the mail, I was really disappointed. I sent them a message through eBay and I basically said, hey, this is printed on, it's not etched on. What can you do? And I never got a response. So I looked at the receipt that I got and it basically says I paid $110.21 plus about $8 in tax. And so altogether I paid $118.20. And all returns are subject to a 25% restocking fee. Now, at the time I bought this, this was like the only one that I could find on the internet. And now if I look for FJ Cruiser shift knobs, I'll find a silver version just like this from a different seller for about $99. And at the time that I bought this was the only place that I could find it. So I didn't want to eat the 25% restocking fee. And I really wanted to have this look, so I kept it. Now, if you were to search for this, I would stay away. I would stay away from this seller because they obviously did not. They didn't respond to me, and I just figured that it would be easier for me just to keep it and not have to pay that 25% restocking fee and ship it back and all that stuff. So I kept it. So. If I were to do it again, I would buy it from a different seller, and in fact, I might go ahead and buy a different set, as long as the graphics are actually etched in as opposed to painted on, like you see there. So that was kind of a disappointment. All right, well, let's just show you guys how it's installed. You just unscrew the old one. Now this thing is a two-parter. Okay, the top screws off like that. This thing goes in. And it will then get tightened. Okay, once that's in, it's down there all the way. There's a nut that goes in here that keeps it in place. And then this top just goes on. Now I found that if you don't tighten that nut enough inside, it'll rattle, especially with inside of this guy. So I like it right there. So okay, moving on to the transfer case. That comes off. Just untwist it, and here's the little guy for that one. Just like the other one, this one gets unscrewed. It's a two-piece knob, and inside there's a little nut as well. This nut will go on. And like I said before, this one especially, if this nut is not tightened, then you will hear a little bit of rattling. So just going to tighten that a little bit more. Yes. So, you know, I like the fact that the silver breaks up a little bit of the darkness in the car. And it just, you know, I think it looks pretty cool. But the only thing I'm missing, and if anyone can show me where I can find these, is the Drake climate control knobs in silver. I think that it would make a nice combination with these knobs, and I think it'll just look so much better. But I haven't been able to find any online for the past like 2 years, and I think they've stopped making them and no one carries them anymore. So if anyone has a source or can show me where I can find the Drake billet knobs in silver, that would be awesome. All right, thanks for watching.